get far. My mom thinks that I'm an animal. I'm just looking for the antidote. There's a British girl on my TV screen. She's so hot, she's so mean. Burn my body like it's flammable. Girl, I'm still a fan of you. Hey, 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 hey. Like a cannibal. Baby, I'm a fan of you. Your sensation, my fixation.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. Stage is set, ball is on the tee, and off we go on EA Sports. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10. They'll throw to begin with Purdy. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Purdy now on second down. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick six and an early touchdown. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
That's a slant to Ayuk. Well, it's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time, and that'll set up fourth down. So the drive stalls out, and here's the Aussie Mitch Wishnowsky to punt. This brought in. Now on the return, he has lost the football. But he'll gather it back in. Here's 1st and 10. For the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. Here's a 2nd and 9. Here's Lance. That's going to be caught by the rookie out of LSU. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, New York. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Now the try here for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Giants will extend their 1st quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st and 10, Purdy. This one intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And he's going to score again. How about that for a daily double? The 2nd defensive touchdown he's scored in this game. Now for the point after. He's got it. And the Giants will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
Well, as been the case this entire 1st half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And it'll be 3rd down.
I'm not sure there's any position on defense that's undergone as much of an evolution as the linebacker position. In the old days, they were the physical tone setters. They were the tacklers. But now, it's their ability to hold up in coverage, like you saw there, that allows you to keep those guys on the field for all 3 downs.
On 3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And he's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. And that is going to bring up 4th down. Here's Mitch Wishnowsky now. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. Inside the 30. And he will take this one in. 94 yards. Touchdown, New York. An extra point attempt to follow. He's got it. And the Giants move out to a commanding 28-0 first half lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10. Purdy. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced, and at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going for this. It's Purdy. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
So the message this coach is sending to his huddle is very clear. It's, hey guys, I got all the confidence in the world. We're going to be aggressive all day. We're not afraid to fail. We are going to try to score on every possession. And as a player, you can't help but love it.
Second down and 8. Slot man in motion right. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down. Lance. That one intercepted. Picked off by Talanoa Hufanga.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
Purdy now on 2nd down. Open receiver, the former Gator, it's Ricky Pearsall. They get 12 yards on that pass. It's good for a Niners 1st down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
I swear I'm leaving the city.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Purdy. Quick throw here is complete. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. A play fake. Now it's Purdy. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. He's got his man, completes a Pearsall. And he's going to have the 49ers 1st down. They come up with a big one there. They'll roll out here with Purdy. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Back to the air again is Purdy. He'll complete this one. That's Deebo Samuel. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Throwing again is Purdy. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Again in the air for Purdy. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase 1st downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
In trouble, and down he goes. Kayvon Thibodeaux, former 5th overall pick, in there to drop him.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Tight end going in motion here. 4th down, it's Purdy. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And the Giants are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll take this up to the 30. Pick up a 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. On the give, it's Williams. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Third and 5. To throw is Lance. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Giants.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these third downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force third down, they got to get off the field.
A pistol snap with Lance. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll be second down.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
Lance looking to throw. And he'll take it on in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. The PAT up and good. And the Giants stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, it's Purdy. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else.
Purdy now on second down. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Trent McDuffie. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last 2 drives, same story. Continuing to drive, you have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. Two minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. They'll come up now for second down and 4. It's another run here for Williams. He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Jair Brown on the tackle. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for it with Williams. And he will have a Giants first down. They're able to convert by plenty on that 3rd and 1.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. They will take a knee here. So we reach halftime here, and the visiting Giants are out on top as we send you back east to sunny Florida. Standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report, it's the coach, Jonathan Coachman. Hi, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. A carry here for Tracy. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They run over center with Williams. A hit, and he has lost the football. And the defense has it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They run once more with McCaffrey. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
Here's 3rd and 2. Purdy gonna give this to Guerrero. And he's gonna have a 49ers first down. At least it appears that way. He got it maybe by the length of the football.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance. But I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough. And they're gonna be able to keep this drive alive.
He'll work forward for a couple. Kayvon Thibodeaux with the stop. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. A run here with McCaffrey. And he'll get this inside the 20. A nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down. Again, it's McCaffrey. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll run. Here's Guerrero. And the Niners are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. It's a nice run there. It gets them down to the 6. And they'll run here with McCaffrey. Only a yard there. Tackle made at the 5. Here comes 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be McCaffrey. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
The idea here on 2nd down is in the event you're unable to score, at least put yourself in a 3rd and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss, it really changes their approach here. And I think on 3rd and goal now, they got to put this ball in the air.
On 3rd and goal, they'll run for it. And he'll get this only down to the 6-yard line. So for the moment, the defense with the stop as we get to 4th down.
It's now 4th and goal.
They'll run for it. It's McCaffrey. And this is not going to be enough. He is short of the marker, and they have turned it over on down.
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the third quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue, and I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So we are through. Second down and 3. On the carry, it's Williams. And this will be a Giants first down as he'll get this one up to the 19-yard line.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
First and 10. They'll go again with Williams. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain. To throw, here's Lance. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit, and after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's out of bounds, very close to the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Now Lance. Quick throw, taken in. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be second down. They'll run with Tracy. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down. Here's a third down and 4. Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up. The Giants sending out their punter. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. A run with Guerrero. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They send the tight end in motion. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. 2nd and 11. Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. Big hole to the 30. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset, but as always, there's the exception to every rule.
Here comes Garenda. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He's handled at the 34-yard line. 2 yards on pickup. It's 2nd and 10.
They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up, I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll